There was a small village named Kalapuri. Nestled near a dense, mysterious forest, the village was known for its simple life and friendly people. But few knew about the legend of the hidden temple deep within the forest. This temple was said to hold a great treasure, guarded by ancient riddles and traps. In Kalapuri lived a curious boy named Arjun. He loved listening to the stories told by the village elders, especially those about the hidden temple. One day, while exploring his grandfather's attic, Arjun found an old, tattered map. The map showed the way to the hidden temple, marked with strange symbols and paths. Excited, Arjun ran to his best friend Meera. "Look, Meera, I found a map to the hidden temple. Let's go find the treasure." Meera, always ready for an adventure, agreed. "But we need to be careful, Arjun. The legends say the temple is full of dangers." The next morning, with the map in hand and their backpacks filled with supplies, Arjun and Meera set off into the forest. The journey was long and filled with challenges. They crossed a rickety bridge, climbed steep hills, and navigated through thick bushes. As they followed the map, they reached a clearing with two statues of ancient warriors. Between the statues was a large stone tablet with an inscription: "The path ahead is guarded by a test of nature. Choose wisely." In front of them were two clay pots filled with soil. One pot was placed in a shady area under a tree, while the other was in a sunny spot. A sign next to the pots read, "Plant the seed in the right pot to reveal the path." Arjun thought for a moment. "Meera, seeds need sunlight to grow strong. If we plant the seed in the shady pot, it won't grow well. But if we plant it in the sunny pot, it will thrive." Meera nodded. "Let's plant the seed in the sunny pot." They carefully planted the seed in the pot placed in the sunlight. Within moments, the ground rumbled, and a hidden path appeared between the statues. They continued their journey, and soon arrived at the entrance of the hidden temple. The temple was ancient, with carvings and symbols covering its walls. Inside, the air was cool and smelled of old stone. They carefully walked through the temple, lighting their way with torches. After a while, they came to a large chamber with a golden door. On the door was another inscription: "Only those who understand the balance of nature may enter." In front of the door were two bowls of water. One bowl was placed on a low pedestal and the other on a high pedestal. A sign read, "Pour water from both bowls at the same time to open the door." Arjun and Meera thought about it. If we pour water from both bowls, the water in the higher bowl will reach the ground faster. Meera said, "We need to make sure the water hits the ground at the same time." Arjun nodded. "Let's use a leaf to delay the water from the higher bowl." They found a large leaf and placed it under the higher bowl, creating a small channel. They then poured the water from both bowls at the same time. The water from the higher bowl traveled down the leaf and hit the ground at the same time as the water from the lower bowl. The golden door slowly opened, revealing a room filled with sparkling jewels, gold coins, and precious artifacts. In the center of the room was a beautiful golden statue of a goddess. "We did it, Arjun. The treasure of the hidden temple," Meera exclaimed. But before they could celebrate, the voice from earlier spoke again. "Remember, the true treasure is not in wealth, but in the wisdom and logic you've shown." Arjun and Meera understood. They took a few jewels and gold coins, just enough to help their village, and left the rest behind. They carefully made their way back to Kalapuri, where they were welcomed as heroes. With the treasure, they helped rebuild homes, improve the village school, and provide for those in need. The villagers celebrated Arjun and Meera's bravery and wisdom, and the story of their adventure was told for generations. And so the legend of the hidden temple and its treasure lived on, reminding everyone that true wealth comes from using logic, understanding nature, and having a kind heart.